Hello, my name is Nathaniel Trotter, and this video is titled Historic Football Art. On this video, I'm going to prove to Broncos country and to the NFL family that the Broncos is the most unique, the most elite, and the most special team in the NFL, baby. Now, this is a historic gift to Broncos country and to the NFL family. For this very special season, the 2019 100-year anniversary celebration of the NFL. And here we go. I'm also going to prove, also this video is going to show, I will be introducing to Broncos country a new character, and I will be giving the citizens of Broncos country a brand new name. Then I'm going to start a great debate, the top 20 list of the most important, the most historic sports, memorabilia, artifacts, what have you, art in the history of American sports. Then I'm going to inject this 4-piece art set that God has blessed me to make into the conversation. Now here we go. Just the facts, ma'am. Just the facts, man. Just the facts. Just the facts. Out of 32 teams in the NFL, X marked the spot. I'm going to prove to you that the Broncos is the most elite, the most unique, thank you, Lord, and the most special team in the NFL. I did not say we have won more Super Bowls. No. Pittsburgh got 6. New England got 6. Dallas got 5. Frisco got 5. The Giants got 4. Green Bay got 4. The Broncos has 3. We got multiple Super Bowls, baby. I did not say we have won more Super Bowls, but I am saying we are the most elite, the most unique, and the most special team in the NFL. I'm going to prove it, and this is our gift. This is Broncos country gift to the NFL and to Broncos country ourselves. Number one, when the whole world was going from one millennium, 1 century to the next, and 1 millennium to the next. When the whole world was doing that, out of 32 teams, which team took the Super Bowl mantle, took the Super Bowl crown, took the Super Bowl banner, if you will, the Super Bowl trophy from 1 century, from 1 millennium to the next? It was our Denver Broncos. Out of 32 teams, our Denver Broncos. We won the Super Bowl January the 31st, 1999. And we were the Super Bowl champs that whole year. And at 12 o'clock midnight, when the whole world went from 1 century and 1 millennium to the next, out of 32 teams, only 1 team, the Denver Broncos, took the Super Bowl trophy, mantle, banner from 1 century and from 1 millennium to the next. The Denver Broncos, baby. That's number 1 out of 32 teams. Number 2, out of 32 teams, only 1 team replaced the Dallas Cowboys as America's team. It was the Denver Broncos, baby, right there. They took a survey. Peyton Manning had 4 neck surgeries. Could have been paralyzed. Could have been killed. He came with the Broncos, and the Broncos started setting all kinds of records. The NFL family was so shocked and so surprised and so just plain mind-boggled. They took a survey and said the Denver Broncos in the loophole replaced the Dallas Cowboys as America's team. Right there, baby. Out of 32 teams, only the Broncos replaced the Cowboys as America's team. And what did we do in that time? Did we go 4-12? Did we go 8-8? No. We went to 2 Super Bowls. 2 Super Bowls, baby. And we won the biggest one. We won Super Bowl 50, the biggest Super Bowl ever. That's number 2. Game set, that's number 2. You cannot take that away. Just the facts, ma'am. Just the facts, man. Number 3. Winning Super Bowl 50, it was the golden Super Bowl. It was the golden season. Super Bowl 50 logo was everywhere. And out of 32 teams, our Denver Broncos won it, baby. Look at that beautiful Super Bowl 50. Look at that beautiful Bronco helmet. The golden football, the golden helmet. Look at that. 1 million fans strong, baby. The Broncos. Out of 32 teams, the Broncos won the biggest Super Bowl in the history of Super Bowls. That's game, set, and match. That's the gold, the silver, and the bronze medal, baby. The Broncos did that. I told you I was going to prove to you that the Broncos is the most elite, the most unique, and the most special team in the NFL. And I just proved it to you, all 3, game, set, match. Before the Broncos started winning, they had lost a game, I think, against Pittsburgh. We were in danger of not even going to the playoffs. And Kubiak, coach, made a very powerful speech. And before the Broncos started winning, I made this poster. Orange fire shall burn the golden Super Bowl. Get hot, Broncos. Catch on fire. The Super Bowl run begins. Just give us 5 straight wins. There goes the fire stallion. The fire stallion. And would you believe it? The Broncos won 5 straight, including the Super Bowl. The Broncos won their last 5 games. Broncos was in danger of not even going to the Super Bowl. And they won the last 5 games. They went 5-0 in winning Super Bowl 5-0. How poetic is that? They went 5-0 in winning Super Bowl 5-0. This is defense wins championships. Broncos defense, new name, the Orange Crushers. I named them the Orange Crushers. Squeeze. Now, they were the Broncos also no-fly zone. But this is a pick 6. Broncos, we don't want to get the flying, baby. This is an orange. An orange being squeezed by the Broncos defense. Right in the middle is the Broncos defensive players. And they were squeezing the orange. All these teams is Broncos schedule for 2015 season. And they had lost Oakland, and Pittsburgh, right there at the bottom. And they were in danger of not even going to the Super Bowl. They won the last 5 games. Cincinnati Bengals, Chargers, Pittsburgh, New England, and the Panthers, and winning Super Bowl 5-0. Look at, they're squeezing the orange. The orange juice is going into Super Bowl 50 glass, and my boy Thunder is gulping it down. Gulp, gulp, gulp. Ah, yeah, baby. Ha ha. And for you people who think that would the Broncos have still won if Pittsburgh had all their healthy players? Listen, a couple of weeks before then, the Broncos had Pittsburgh beat in Pittsburgh with our second-string quarterback, Osweiler. We had them beat in their own backyard and let them off the hook. This time we was at home with the sheriff, Peyton Manning, back in the saddle. You know good and well we was going to win. Pittsburgh didn't even belong there anyway. Their coach came off the sideline and got the Cincinnati players and messed up. So you know good and well we was going to beat them anyway. Now check it out. Von Miller once called himself a Ferrari. This is Von Miller on the trunk of the, on the hood of the Ferrari. Autobot transform. Eek, ek, oh, eek, ek, ha, ha, ha. This is Von Miller transforming into a wrecking ball crane, baby. Wrecking ball crane, Super Bowl MVP. That got my boy Von Miller. Boom! Blasting apart Cam Newton and blasting apart the Panthers logo. Yeah, baby. How about them Broncos? How about them Broncos? Ha ha ha! Just the facts, ma'am. Just the facts, man. Just the facts. Just the facts. Super Bowl 50. It was the biggest Super Bowl ever. Look at all these Super Bowl trophies. 50 Super Bowl trophies. There has been over 50 Super Bowl games played. Look at all these Super Bowl trophies. All alone, all by themselves. But wait. There's one. King of the Super Bowl trophies, baby. Who won this trophy? The Denver Broncos. It's not by itself. It's not all alone. By its side, it has the number 5 and number 0. 18 inches tall. Gold-plated, baby. Gold-plated. The Denver Broncos won that. King of the Super Bowl trophies. Here, I even put a crown on his head. Yeah, baby. I put a crown on his head. Our Denver to become the most famous city in the world concerning football as Denver create and host this world spectacle. The NFL 100 years anniversary celebration World's Fair. All things football. The golden kingdom of Broncos country. Look at that beautiful golden Broncos orange and golden sunset, baby. 100 white stallions. We're going to have 100 real white stallions galloping on top of our iconic mountains, Rocky Mountains. The opening ceremony of the NFL, the Football World's Fair. We're going to have the biggest fireworks display in the history of the world. Downtown Denver, all the offices is going to have Bronco orange light. The street lights Bronco orange. I'm hoping to be so bright that you'll be able to see it from the International Space Station with your naked eye. When this video is over, go to stay on YouTube and type in Football World's Fair. And you're going to have your mind blown. The World's Fair is created and coming here to Denver. Bravo, Broncos. Bravo, Broncos. How about them Broncos? Give the Broncos a hand, y'all. Give the Broncos a hand. Now I'm going to introduce you to the brand new character in Broncos country. A brand new character. His name is Admiral P.J. Thunder, baby. Admiral P.J. Thunder. P as for Pat Bowlen. J for John Elway. Thunder is the name of the white stallion that runs down the Broncos field whenever the Broncos score a touchdown. Right there. Thanks, Boss Bronco. Boss Bronco. Pat Bowlen, Mr. B, Hall of Famer. Remember Tyrell Davis? When he did the salute? Well, P.J. Thunder is going to teach the Broncos country the Super Bowl 5-0 V for victory salute. 5-0 V for victory salute. Whenever you do the salute, you are acknowledging that the Broncos is the most elite, the most unique, and the most special team in the NFL, baby. Why Admiral? Because they have a beautiful white uniform. White on white, the white stallion. Admiral P.J. Thunder. And this is the Broncos the citizens of Broncos country name Bronconians. Yeah, baby. Bronconians. And Admiral P.J. Thunder is teaching the Bronconians the Super Bowl 50V for victory salute. Yes, not only are we the most unique, the most elite, and the most special team in the NFL, go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it. We are the coolest team in the NFL, baby. Look at my boy Thunder. Look at my boy Thunder rocking. He's rocking. Wearing his Blues brother Jitterbug black hat. His Blues brothers dark black shades. Wearing his Blues brothers long necktie. Thunder's rocking. Broncos the coolest team in the NFL, baby. Even got our song. Broncos be rockin', rockin' Colorado. Now you'll be able to get all these posters for a donation of just $10 when we have the Football World's Fair Museum. All these posters I'm going to put all these posters on canvas and put them in the Football World's Fair Museum. How about them Broncos? How about them Broncos? Yeah, baby. Now, number 4. Let the great debate begin. This great debate is going to be to see who's the top 20 list of the most important, the most historic sports, memorabilia, artifacts, art, what have you, in the history of America. Let the great debate begin in sports talk shows on the radio, sports talk shows on TV, sports channels. Let the great debate begin. The top 20 list. I'm going to nominate 7. The shoes that Jesse Owens used to defeat Adolf Hitler in his own backyard in Germany, winning 4 gold medals when Hitler was killing up people, talking about taking over the world. The gloves that Joe Louis used to defeat Hitler's champion, Maximilian. The ball and bat that Joe DiMaggio used to hit 56 straight games still have not been broken. The ball and bat that Hank Aaron used to hit 700. The ball and bat, 715 home runs. No steroids, please. No steroids, please. Big George Foreman wearing his USA jersey, holding the small American flag, but taking 4 bows to the crowd. The iconic image of Ali telling Liston to get up. And the basketball that Will Chamberlain used to score 100 points. I heard that the ball was stolen, but it still was a basketball used for that. I'm nominating these for as 7 to get the debate going. The top 20 list of the most important, the most historic sports, memorabilia, artifacts, art, what have you, in the history of American sports. Now I'm going to inject this 4-piece art set that God blessed me to make. I'm not doing it because I made it. I'm putting them in there because I think it should be in the top 20, even in the top 10. The most popular country in the world. These are my selling points. The most popular country in the world. No doubt about it, United States of America. The Statue of Liberty. Just the facts, ma'am. Just the facts, ma'am. Just the facts, man. Just the facts. Just the facts. The most popular country in the world. The most popular sport in this most popular country. It's not baseball, it's not basketball, it's not soccer. It's NFL, National Football League. This is the 100-year anniversary season. The most popular position in this most popular sport. There is about 36 player positions. Offense, defense, special teams. The most popular position, easy, the quarterback. Some people say the quarterback is the most important position in all team sports. Perhaps they're right. The two of the most popular quarterbacks out of thousands of quarterbacks for 100 years. Two of the most popular quarterbacks that goes on Mount Rushmore of quarterbacks, Hall of Fame legends, John Elway and Peyton Manning. Just the facts, ma'am. Just the facts, man. Now, on this art, on this 4-piece art set, you're going to actually see the actual end zone turf. This is John Elway, the most iconic image in the history of Super Bowls. John Elway helicopter play. When John Elway was going for a first down to keep the drive alive, he jumped, he dived, he took a hit and spun around like a helicopter. This very same field, the grass you see from Qualcomm Stadium, Super Bowl 32, the end zone turf, I got some of the actual end zone turf on this 4-piece art set. And I got proof. And I'm going to prove everything to you, baby. Peyton Manning, his very first official game and very first official win as a Denver Bronco player. Wearing a Denver Broncos uniform, baby. His very first official win and official game against Pittsburgh. That grass he's under, that grass under him from Sports Authority Field at Mile High, I got some of the actual grass clippings on this 4-piece art. And I got proof, baby. When Peyton Manning threw for 7 touchdowns, tying the all-time single game record at Sports Authority Field at Mile High, I got some of the actual grass clippings from the very same game. I got proof for all this. When Peyton Manning and the Broncos set all those records at OC Coliseum in Oakland, California, I got some of the actual grass and grass roots from the very same field, the very same game that you see right now under Peyton Manning's feet, baby. And I got proof. I'm going to show you proof for everything. The Super Bowl confetti, golden confetti from Levi Stadium at Santa Clara, California. I got proof. I got some of the very same Super Bowl 50 confetti from the very same game. It's all on this 4-piece art set. And I got proof, baby. I'm going to show you proof. Just the facts, ma'am. Just the facts, man. Just the facts. Just the facts. All right. Right now, let me show you some of the grass clippings. This is grass clippings right here. Grass clippings. What is grass clippings? When the game is over, the ground crew cut just the top layer, a small part of the grass off, and they call it grass clippings. That's grass clippings from Sport Authority Field before it came in Power Field when Peyton Manning threw for 7 touchdowns. Right here at the top, right here is a small strip of grass clippings when Peyton Manning played his very first official game as a Bronco player. Now, I glued all these grass clippings on strips of paper, on small strips of paper to make it easier to put on my art. Like right here. I glued some of the 7 touchdowns grass clippings there. Right here is some of the actual Super Bowl 32 end zone turf from Qualcomm Stadium when the Broncos won their very first Super Bowl, baby. Now, as you know, as end zone go, they paint the end zone. They painted Broncos logo, Broncos name, and Broncos blue. For Green Bay, they painted Broncos. They painted Green Bay green and the Broncos and the Green Bay logo. Jimmy Walker, who used to own KDKO from in Denver, I asked him if the Broncos win to go get some of that Super Bowl turf. He did. I got proof. I'm going to show you everything. I peeled off the top of the end zone paint, which was 20 years old. I peeled off the top right here, right there, and that exposed the Super Bowl end zone turf grass underneath. At the end right there is the actual Super Bowl end zone turf from Super Bowl 32. That is the natural color, 20 years old, faded. Then I painted a small patch of it green, the color it was at first. Then I painted a small patch of it Bronco orange and Bronco blue. But that is the actual end zone turf and grass, and the paint that was on top of it. I glued it on strips to make it easier to put on my art. I'm going to show you proof for everything. Right here is the actual grass and grass roots. This is not grass clippings. This is the actual grass and grass roots. I talked to the gentleman who is the groundkeeper for the Oakland A's. So he had access to the OC Coliseum. He said he'll do it for me. He got this grass. When football players play, their cleats rip up some of the grass from the turf. At halftime, he went and picked up some of the grass and grass roots from the halftime game when the Broncos set all those records at Oakland against the Raiders. And I got proof for everything. Right here is some of the actual Super Bowl golden confetti from Santa Clara, Levi Stadium, from Super Bowl 50. I cut them up in small pieces to put on paper strips to put on my art. And I got proof for everything. Here we go. Stay with me now. Stay with me. This is the first piece of art. It is 19 inches wide, 15 inches tall. It is a picture of the city of Denver with a real rainbow going over the city of Denver. That go Peyton Manning and John Elway. I got them this way facing each other. The very first roll of paper under Peyton Manning right here is when he played his first game as a Bronco player against Pittsburgh. The very first official game and win. Those are the actual grass clippings from Sports Authority Field at Mile High. The name of this piece is called Trophy Super Bowl, sliding into the pot of gold. And that go the third Super Bowl trophy, sliding into the pot of gold, baby. Ha ha. Now, this is some of the actual right here. Excuse me now. This is some of the actual grass clippings right here. Underneath is some of the actual Super Bowl 50 golden confetti on paper strips. Right here is some of the actual grass and grass roots, which I just told you about. And underneath the last is some of the grass clippings from the 7 touchdowns he threw. Touching the Super Bowl 32 is under John Elway, the actual paint and the actual grass turf under that paint, the natural color, the color I painted green, Bronco orange, and Bronco blue. The very first Super Bowl, reaching out and touching Super Bowl 50, the last Super Bowl. From all 4 of these fields from all 5 of these fantastic games. This is an actual email coming from Sports Authority Field from Chris Hathaway and Martinez, showing that they actually gave me some of the grass clippings, an email. I got proof. And right here is the actual email coming from Clay Wood from OC, I'm sorry, my hand's in the way, from OC Coliseum, an email showing that he gave me some of the grass and grass roots. All these plaques and pictures is going to be hanging up in the Football World's Fair Museum. These pictures also is on poster. You'll be able to get one for $10 donation. It is also on canvas. All of these pictures, these posters, is going to be hanging on canvas in the Football World's Fair Museum. This plaque explains everything. Each piece of art, 4 pieces of art. Each piece of art has its own plaque. The plaque explains exactly where the grass is, what the grass and Super Bowl 50 confetti and Super Bowl end zone turf, what field it comes from, what historic game it comes from. Each piece of art has its own plaque. It's corresponding with each piece of art. Explains everything. Now right here, they did not send me an email for the 7 touchdowns. They stopped sending me emails, but Chris left a message on my telephone saying his lawnmower broke down. Please come the next day and pick up the grass. I took that message and recorded on this cassette tape. You'll be able to hear it, proving again that the 7 touchdown grass is real. You'll be able to hear it on cassette tape when you come to the Football World's Fair Museum. Piece number 2. This is piece number 2. 2 feet wide, 1 feet deep. These are 3-dimensional cutouts. They actually move. They actually move. Peyton Manning and John Elway. All the grass you see is from the 7 touchdowns. And right here, under Peyton, behind Peyton Manning, is the same grass clippings that he became the first Bronco, his first official game and first official win as a Bronco player. The Super Bowl 50 golden confetti, the grass and grass roots from OC Coliseum is on here, and John Elway right here, the Super Bowl 32 end zone turf. This is the second piece. This is the plaque that explains everything. What grass is what end zone turf and confetti. It corresponds with this second piece of art, just like the first piece of art. Now, piece number 3. It is an official football. An official football. With, again, all around it is the 7 touchdown grass from Sports Authority Field at Mount High. Right here is the Super Bowl 50 confetti. Here is the from OC Coliseum, the grass and grass roots. Here is the end zone turf from Super Bowl 32, and right here is the actual piece of Peyton Manning when he came his very first win as a Bronco player. This right here, this plaque corresponds again with everything on that football. This is a football helmet, the 4th piece of art. Football helmet, this plaque explains everything. Again, the Super Bowl end zone turf, the Super Bowl 50 confetti, the grass clippings from Sports Authority Field, and the grass and grass roots from OC Coliseum. This is on both sides of this helmet, both sides. Now, to prove to you that this is the actual Super Bowl 32 end zone turf. Again, I asked Daddy-O Jimmy Walker to go get some. He went and got some. These are actual pictures of Jimmy Walker, his U-Haul truck, in front of Qualcomm Stadium. Qualcomm Stadium. This is a piece of end zone turf. You can see the Bronco orange and Bronco blue and Bronco white from the Bronco horse head, encased in a wood case with glass top. The most iconic image, this very same field. This is I cannot show it to you, but this is a DVD which you're going to be able to see in the Football World's Fair a museum. The DVD of a local news station doing a story on Jimmy Walker getting the Super Bowl 32 grass turf. You're going to see it on DVD from a local news station. You're going to see Daddy-O Jimmy Walker leaning on a pile of Super Bowl turf, and his beautiful wife, which is now passed on, as both of them stand in front of Qualcomm Stadium. This is proof right here that I got Super Bowl 50 confetti. These are two confirmation sheets from eBay. I put them together, showing that I bid and I got Super Bowl 50 confetti. These are two eBay confirmation sheets. This is some of the actual Super Bowl 50 confetti right here and here and here. This is the Super Bowl 50 program, a big giant magazine. I got proof for everything. 5 historic games, 4 historic fields from 2 Mount Rushmore quarterbacks, John Elway and Peyton Manning. The most popular position is the most popular sport in the most popular country. And it's going to be complete when John Elway and Peyton Manning sign their name. Your name is a real part of you. If you don't believe that, try buying something or try getting a major contract without signing your name. When they sign their name, it's not going to be spectacular. It's not going to be super, but it's going to be so different and so unusual and so cool. It's going to add to the ambiance and the conversation. That is proof for everything, baby. That's proof for everything. As you can see, this is all this is going to be in the in the World's Fair Museum. This is Broncos country, gift to Broncos country, and a gift to the NFL family, and to the gift to boss Bronco, Mr. B, Pat Bowlen. In this historic season, the 100-year anniversary, our gift to the Broncos and the NFL family is not our 3rd straight losing season. No, no, no. Our gift to Pat Bowlen going into the Hall of Fame is not our 3rd straight losing season. No, no, no. Our gift to his memory is our gift to Pat Bowlen's memory is his legacy of having the Broncos, the most elite, the most unique, the most special team in the NFL, baby. And also a 4-piece art set that I believe is going to be in the top 20, even the top 10 of the most important, the most elite, the most unique, the most important sports memorabilia, artifacts in American history. You know it's going to be one of the most interesting and the coolest and the most unique, but does that qualify it to be in the top 20 of the most important and the most historic? You heard my selling points. The most popular country in the world, the most popular sport in the most popular country, the most popular position, quarterbacks, two Mount Rushmore quarterbacks, 5 important games in their life, historic games in their life. And the elements is actually on 4 pieces of art. I believe it should be in the top 10 even. Now I want you, when this video is over, to go to stay on YouTube and type in Football World's Fair. You're going to see all these posters, 16 events, 8 more to come, 24 events in all. It's going to be here in Denver as the Football World's Fair. It's going to be a place where football fans all over the world can come to Denver to make their yearly pilgrimage to experience a Football World's Fair every year. The fixtures is going to be permanent. And they're going to be so spectacular. Football World's Fair. All these posters also is going to be up for a donation of $10 each. All these posters also is going to be on canvas. It's going to be on canvas in the Football World's Fair. Once John Elway see what him and a quarterback, the top 50 quarterbacks of all times, the top 50 receivers of all time, and the top 50 running backs of all time that are still alive. When you see the Football World's Fair video, you're going to know what I'm talking about. And once John Elway says yes, he'll tell Peyton Manning, Floyd Little, Tyrell Davis, everything's going to fall into place, everything, the domino factor. And it shall all fall in place. This is the gift to the football family and to Broncos country in this historic season, 100-year anniversary. And this is the gift to the memory of Hall of Famer Pat Bowlen, Mr. B, Mr. Bronco, Boss Bronco. This is his legacy, and this is his memory. If the Lord will, we shall live and do this. As truly as I live, said the Lord, it shall happen. Fast, soon, Nathaniel Trotter, out. God bless.